Good morning. My name is Dell, and you're watching Drinkin and Yakkin. Well, not yakking yet, but you never know, right? Anyway, cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another show. Show number 3, by the way. Here we go. Yeah. Whew. All right. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Today, not as big and not as crazy as the other day. Last week, I had a whole bunch of people on the show, and I want to thank everybody for being on the show. I want to thank my lovely lady Shannon. I want to thank Sky. I want to thank Neil and, of course, Stuart for being on the show. It was a fantabulous show, and I must say it was fantastic. Today on the show, though, just me. But then again, it may just be me on Tuesday nights. You just never know. I would like to get more people involved. I would like to get more people like you on the show. So who knows? One day we might get together. Anyways, today on the show, I haven't really got much. As a matter of fact, just wanted to mention real quick, I actually had absolutely nothing for you today. I was completely drained. I was tired working, and I just, I literally had nothing until right before I went to sleep. And before I went to sleep, I finally came up with an idea, and I said, you know what, let me watch a movie, which I did. I'll be I'll be reviewing a movie a little bit later on. But the one thing that I do want to mention first off was that's all I had. That's first. And when I came up with the idea was after I woke up. Because for those of you that don't know, I work nights. So I work from 11 p.m. till 7 a.m. So I went to bed and I woke up at around 6 o'clock, and that's when I came up with today's topic for the show. You guys may not really like it, but then again, other people may host this show as well. So you never know. If you guys are out there and you want to say hi, oh, we've already got somebody saying hi. If you want to say hi, feel free to say hello. I love interacting with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. I'm going to be, after this, going on to Twitch. So whatever time this one goes until, I will continue the party on Twitch, and I'd like to say hi to my first person, and that is Amanda. Hello, Amanda. She says hello. How you doing? Hope all is well. Hope you're super duper. I know it's a little different. That we don't have the same insanity that we did last week, but at the same time, sometimes it's better to just have one person. The conversation becomes a little more calm, and you can actually hear what's going on. I don't know if you guys saw, but we had a special show with my lady Shannon, and she is actually thinking about hosting her own show, Drinkin and Yakkin, under the same umbrella, but she'll be hosting on a separate night, which would be fantastic. And that's actually the goal I would love to have eventually, is to get more and more people on board, such as yourself, Amanda. Oh, there you go. Shannon says cheers. Hello, darling. How are you? We can actually get you on if you want to do FaceTime. We were talking about that earlier. And the only difference is you'll be talking to the camera as opposed to me. But we can get you on if you want. Just let me know in the comments, and I will add you on. Stuart! Oh my goodness, there you go. He says, for God's sakes, man, put some pants on. They're shorts, man. They're shorts. What's up? You know? I got to say this real quick, and this is very embarrassing. I don't know if you guys do this. Probably not. I usually wander around the house. It's going to sound gross, so for those of you with sensitive ears, fuck off. I usually walk around with no pants in the house. I was frying some pork chops this morning. I went and dropped the pork chop in the oil, and the oil, it fucking hurt, man. I don't know if any of you have ever had oil on your dick when it's hot, but it fucking hurts. Anyways, okay. Amanda says, freezing my ass off, but I'm good. Also got a new phone. Why in God's name are you freezing your ass off, darling? Hold on, let me take another quick drink. I also have a surprise for you guys tonight, too. I may get dinged with copyrights, but that's okay. Not yet, but I'll probably get dinged because normally what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to put these videos eventually on Patreon. So all the shows that we've done up to this point are going to be put on Patreon. I won't be blocking them. I'll be leaving them out to the public. I'm going to be getting rid of them on Facebook and transferring them onto Patreon. So the reason I'm doing that is so that this way Patreon could be the active page, and so that people can come and see the videos whenever they choose. Again, I'm debating whether I should charge for the shows. I'll leave it up to you guys. You guys tell me. So, Amanda, answer me. Answer me, woman! Shannon, you want to go? You want to come on for a second? If you're still watching, we'll put you on the old phone here. Look at it. She's so cute. See? Look at this. That's my lady. She's so cute. I can't even see what the hell's going on here. All right, there we go. All right, yeah. All right, all right. We're good. We're good. All right, cool. All right, I just want to double check everything's working okay. I hope I sound okay. Obviously, I hope I do because you guys can hear me. So, Shannon, if you want to go, if you want to do, what's it called? FaceTime. We'll get you on the show. Stuart, you too. Why not? We can get you on there as well. And thank you again, Stuart, for posting our show last week on his channel, Trek Yards. Do I still have his ad here? Hold on, let me check. I think it's on my laptop. I don't think I put it here. I didn't put it here. I'm sorry, Stuart. Check out his show, Trek Yards, on YouTube. He's got, from what he was saying, 50,000 people, over 50,000 people watch his show. And we had a ton of hits last week, and I really, really thank you, sir, for putting that video. Captain Stewart. Captain Stewart. My bad. All right. Chantel says, where's the boot glass? You know what? I've used that boot. I figured I would go with, just a regular old pint glass. I know I'm boring today. Okay, I'm going to put that down. Shannon, if you want to be on, let me just FaceTime me, and we'll put you on the show. Amanda also says, I've spilled hot coffee on my stomach. I cannot control the heat in my apartment. The downfall of having an all-inclusive rent. Oh, that's why. You know what? I have those portable heater thingies just for that, because my apartment, I'm in a basement apartment, it gets real cold down here. Like, really cold. So you can just imagine probably what's going on right now. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you watch for the whole show. And like I said, the party continues afterwards on Twitch. So if you want to watch more of Drinkin and Yakkin, we will drink and yak more. It'll probably be a repeat of exactly what I'm saying now, with a few slight changes. It all depends on how everything goes over there. But I am going to be broadcasting right after this on Drinkin and Yakkin on Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/Drinkin and Yakkin. I also, like I said, I've got a commercial. So I don't know if I want to play that right now. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should. Maybe. You know what? No, I'm not going to play it just yet. I'll play it eventually, but I'll play it after. Stuart, if you're still watching, you want to go FaceTime, let's do it. If any of you guys ever want to be a part of the show, it's not set up like it was before. It's now going through OBS. So I can't do like I did before, where it's split screen and then you're on one side, I'm on the other. It doesn't work that way anymore. But I can put you on FaceTime. So what I can do, if you do want to be a part of the show, let me know in the comments, and I will send you a personal email. Amanda, oh geez, I don't even want to talk about that. I'll get to your question in a second. But if you guys want, I'll send you an email on Facebook, and I will give you my phone number, and you can FaceTime me, and I will put you on the show. Okay, so Amanda says, why are you bringing this up now? Why? I didn't want to talk about this, but you're making me. She says, have you started your Christmas shopping yet? No! God, no. I don't, you know what? I didn't want to get into this, but your fault, Amanda. I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you. Fuck you. Hold on. Drink. I am a big believer in, I'm not a Christmas guy. I was going to say believer in, but no. I am not a Christmas guy whatsoever. I'm a Halloween guy. That time has come and gone. 364 days or whatever days it is till Halloween. I'm not a Christmas guy whatsoever. But what really pisses me off, and yes, you made me do this. I can't believe you got me. Okay, sorry. I constantly check it just in case, because I turned my ringer off. Okay. Why do people go Christmas crazy at the beginning of November? It's still 2 months away, people. Okay? Here's my thoughts on this whole Christmas shit. After November 11th, you guys should start with this Christmas stuff. All right? Seriously. The reason I say that, give the veterans the day that they deserve. All right? Don't start up with this Christmas nonsense until after Remembrance Day. And those people fought for our country. They fought for our lives. Please, don't, no, stupid. Are you kidding me? I went to Walmart to do my grocery shopping this morning. They got great deals, by the way. If you guys don't do groceries at Walmart, you're losing money. So I went there. They've already got the Christmas shit set up. And I'm just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Sorry, Amanda, if that offends you. You may be a Christmas person, but I honestly hate. I don't hate Christmas, but I dislike Christmas. I'm not a Christmas guy. Amanda says, because I can. You, she says as well. You got a gift, you. God bless you. You got a fucking gift. All right, you all know. Okay, I might as well lead into this right now. Just because I said I'm going to be playing a commercial, but you all know, for those of you who have seen the show before, it's only been 3, I have my main intro. So I have the countdown. I don't know if you guys noticed that tonight. I don't know if you guys tuned in after the countdown. I changed it. I fixed it. It was time for a change. And I basically had an old clock that I used many, many years ago when we did Art Talk, and we were introducing my friend Nigel's character, BVG, and I made a little countdown thing for him and the preparation for his arrival. So I took that clock last week, and I put it as sort of a 30-second pre-show timer just to kind of get prepared. And that 30 seconds, you people have no idea how much of an impact that makes on starting the show. You really don't. A lot of times it takes a while for me to get everything started. Oh, by the way, if you guys are making comments on my personal page or my DFH Studios page, please don't, because I won't read them. I won't be able to see them. Please go to the Patreon or Facebook.com/DrinkinNYakkin. So go on there, make the comments, and I will see them, because I'm obviously seeing comments here. Thank you guys for watching. So as I was saying, shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my 30-second intro. Chantel says, I agree. No, not even the 11th, like December, like it should be. Yes. God bless you, Chantel. I agree with you too. And she says, Chantel, and if you shop at Walmart, you'll go broke, get a coupon app, and price shop. Okay, I did not know that. All right, so the 30-second intro. Basically what I'm doing during that 30-second pre-show, whatever you want to call. I hope you guys like the clock, by the way. I'm very happy with that. I actually worked on it this past weekend at work. Don't tell work I did that, but I did that at work. I spent quite a while making that new little clock because, I wanted it to look cool. Like, I mean, the other one was sort of last minute. It was just sort of a boom, 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 not even a 20-minute job. That one, when I put some good work into that this past weekend, and I like it. I think it looks really cool. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but it's got a little DFH at the top and Studios at the bottom. Yeah, it's very cool. So, all right. So, actually, Walmart is cheap. Oh, price match. Oh, I heard about that. Yes, they do price matching. Yes. And I heard that they will actually fulfill it. Like, they'll actually do all that. So, which is really cool. Thank you, Chantal. You're good too. You. Oh, and Chantal, thank you for donating when I had my Patreon page, by the way. I know I mentioned it to you, or mentioned it on the show before. So, real quick, I know I was going to play the little break, but because Chantal reminded me of Patreon, you can go to Patreon, brand new. Yeah, there you go. Patreon.com/DrinkinYakkin. So, it's all one word, as you see over here in the little banner ad. Also, the song at the beginning of the show, I got to really quickly thank those guys for letting me use the song. The song is called Lost, and it's by Left Turn City. They are no longer together. Left Turn City is no longer together, but they are in a new band called A Wasted Decade. Right there. So go check them out. They're on Spotify and iTunes, and they're also working on a brand new album as well. And I also talked to them about something else, which I will talk about if it ever happens. So there you go, guys. So if you are interested, if you know anybody, please donate to Patreon. That would be highly, highly appreciated. And let me go back to the Facebook page, see if there's any more comments. And let's see here. Amanda says, I'm looking forward to Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep. Does that mean that you're, like, ready for sleep? Ready for bed? I think that's where Shannon went. That's why I'm not getting anything here. She probably already went to bed. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching again. I was talking about my little break. So, for those of you who have seen the show, you'll know that I play this every now and then whenever I want to take a quick break, but it's very, very short. So check this out. I love that. I love that. Let's see it again. I love it. I love it. I don't know why I like that so much. I think it's because it's from Strange Brew. For those of you who've seen Strange Brew, during the movie, if you haven't seen Strange Brew, you've been under a rock for over 30 years. So in the middle of the movie, there's this very big scene that pops up, and the big crescendo, and then they stop the movie, and they have this big intermission written on there, and that music plays during that. So I might actually get dinged on copyrights off of that shit. So Amanda says. It's the sequel to The Shining. Oh, Doctor Sleep. Okay. LOL. Really? I didn't even know. See, you know what? Nowadays, when it comes to movies, usually, and this is what's leading on to the topic later, I find it on certain downloading sites. I'm not going to say which ones, but only because I don't want them to be taken away, because we've lost a lot in the past, like Pirate Bay. Actually, I think Pirate Bay is still around, but apparently you have to join up and do a membership or some kind of stupid shit like that. And the other one was, of course, oh my god, I'm forgetting the name. I used to use them all the time. But there was a bunch of downloading sites back in the day, so I'm not going to ruin this. But what I do sometimes, I'll go over there because I don't like going to the theater anymore. I stopped going after John Wick 3. As a matter of fact, I don't like bringing up these dirty words. They're dirty words in my mind, but Star Wars. I couldn't give a flying fuck about the new movie. And honestly, I don't even think I want to go see it in the theater. Like, it's at that point. Like, I don't give a shit about Star Wars. If someone, like, I don't want you to spoil it either, but if somebody would come up to me and say, such and such happens in Star Wars, I'd be like, I don't care. You know, who cares? Fuck. You know what? They killed Luke. They killed Luke. And because they killed Luke, okay, I'm not going to get into it. Don't get into it. Don't talk Star Wars. Don't All right, so let's see any more comments here. And yes, we have some more. Amanda says, I admit I do the same. I'm bad. LOL. Oh my God, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. She says, Lime Torrents. Yes, that's definitely. I think they're still around. What was the one before that? There was another one before that. It was actually the one that made the news. That's the one that was like the big one. I should call Nigel because I know Nigel's got the answer. It was way before. It was before Pirate Bay. It was before Lime Torrents. But I think Lime Torrents is still kicking. I think they're still around. There's a lot of them out there, by the way. I don't think they'll ever be able to shut all that shit down. But anyways, going back to that, thank you, Debbie, for reminding me. I wanted to mention something real fucked up because I went on to one of my downloading sites to look for new movies because sometimes they'll come up with new movies. That's usually where I get all my movies. So if there's a movie there, I'll download it and borrow it, watch it. Piracy is illegal. Don't pirate movies. Well, I don't. I just watch them for myself. I'm not sharing them or I'm not sending them to anybody. Anyways, Amanda says, I'm going to get flack for this, but I hate Star Wars. The fandom is so toxic. You know what, Amanda? I never thought I'd ever say this, but I hate Star Wars now, too. I don't give a flying fuck about Star Wars now. Apparently, they got this new series called Mandalorian. Don't care. I don't give a shit what they do with the 9th film. I was done pretty much when Force Awakens came out. Okay, I watched Last Jedi, and I regretted every moment of watching it. See, I don't want to get into this. Amanda, you're bringing up some painful topics here. And now, I honestly, I don't watch trailers. I stopped watching trailers a long time ago. But this new one, don't give two flying fucks about. Don't care. Like I said, they killed off Skywalker. Don't care if I give it away either. I don't care if you haven't seen the last what was it? The Last Jedi? Was that what it's called? Yeah. If you haven't seen that, don't worry, you're not missing much. But it's a piece of shit. So you know what, Amanda? I joined you. I joined you in the revolution. I actually did a video. One of my last videos I edited was the death of Star Wars. I don't know if you ever saw that, but I actually made a tombstone. And I actually had the picture on there. I don't have it ready to go here, or else I would have shown you. Just in case you guys are watching on DFH Studios and you're making comments over there, please don't come over here. I am on Facebook.com/DrinkinNYakkin. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, but you're right. The fan base is toxic, and that's the problem. Sorry. It's all the beer. All right, so cheers. So here we go. I needed that. I'm gonna take it easy today on the beer. Actually, if I get a refill, which I might, I will play that commercial. I got a commercial here, and like I said, I'm gonna get dinged for copyrights, I'm sure. But it's for fun, so I gotta play it. But what I am gonna do tonight, and I know I've been babbling for what, like 20 minutes now? Yeah, 20 minutes. I actually have a movie that I'm gonna review. And I also found something on the downloading site that brought up an entire topic for today's show. So let me get into it before I forget, because obviously I'm getting distracted, which is good, Amanda says, oh my god, I watched the new His Dark Materials series. It's the same book that The Golden Compass is from, and it is awesome. You know, Amanda, you gotta start your own show here. I would love to have you, as you said, dust off the cobwebs, and I would love to have you do a show, because that would be fucking awesome. Sorry if I'm swearing. I know I said I was going to try not to, but it's very difficult not to. All right, so real quick. All right, let me review for you guys a brand new movie. Well, actually, fairly new. Came out a little while ago, and this actually brings me back to the old days when we started our first Drinkin and Yakking shows, which was back in 2011. We did a show, I think it was the second show, where we reviewed our favorite YouTubers. And the movie I'm going to talk about today is called Arctic. And it stars, geez, what's his name? Madsen something, I don't know. He was in GoldenEye. He was the villain in GoldenEye with the bleeding eye. I forget his name right now. Love the guy. He's a great actor, fantastic actor. He was also in Doctor Strange. He played the villain. Arctic was directed by, he used to be called Mystery Guitar Man. And I used to love his videos on YouTube. What he used to do was he would compile clips together and make songs. And it was fantastic. I used to love watching his videos. I'm sure it took days for him to do half of these videos. So he would play like one note, and then he would composite it with every other note. And he would do like bing, 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 bing. And it'd be like a bunch of different screens. Anyways, his real name is Joe Penna. And he only made that he only made that announcement to us, I think it was like 2 years after being Mystery Guitar Man. He directed his own film, and it's this one called Arctic. So, let me get on with my review of Arctic. Yeah. All right. Off the bat. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments here. Hold on. This is crazy. Fucking A, man, Amanda says. My weeks are usually crazy, so it'd be hard for me to figure out a day. Hey, if you can figure out a day, let me know. Please, not Tuesday at 9, obviously. But any other day, any other time, you've got lots of times to decide on. So, Shannon is going to get back to me as well. She's going to let me know when she wants to do hers. She still has to figure it out as well. I would love to see her host her own show. As a matter of fact, any of you that have watched tonight, if you guys want to host your own show, please let me know. Okay, so, going back to Arctic, because I don't want to keep this on the screen for too long. All right, here's my review. I'm a fan of Castaway. Okay, I love Castaway. I love survival movies, period. Okay, I may give spoilers, but at the same time, there's nothing really to spoil in this movie. If you guys haven't seen the movie yet and you don't want spoilers, I would say go away for 5 minutes. I'm not going to say too much, though. I'm not going to get into it too much, but I'm going to try to say it in riddles so that, or codes, so that I'm not really giving away anything. But the first 20 minutes, I was fucking in. I was like loving every minute of it. I'm like, oh my god, this is cool. I was like, all right, how did he get there? I was waiting. I was like, okay, is there a backstory? I'm like, foaming at the mouth. I'm like, is there a backstory? I want to know. I'm in. I'm watching. I'm getting into this, and I'm loving it. Like it's kind of like it reminded me of Castaway, which I'm a big fan of. And I love the movies where it's just a one roll thing. I also even like the one 152 days or something. The one with oh my god, my brain is completely fucked. The dude from The Thing. You know, The Thing with the movie. That guy with the hair. You know, James Franco. There you go. Sorry, I actually remembered. Okay, so the movie with James Franco, the survival one, 152 days or 100 days. I have no idea what the hell the damn thing's called. I love that movie too. But Getting into it. First 20 minutes, I'm loving it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Then something happens. And from that point on, the movie became shit. It became total shit. It was a slow movie, but I dug it. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm getting there. Yeah, no problem. But after the 20-minute marker, I'm sort of like, I'm done. And there were a lot of scenes in that movie that I was sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? See, I can give a review without saying shit. It was shit. It was garbage. I didn't get into it. At that point, I was like, they try to pull at the emotions. It turns into a movie, which I can't stand movies sometimes. That's why I love Brightburn, like I mentioned 2 weeks ago. It was shit. So, you guys are probably wondering what my rating is. I think it's pretty straightforward. I was going to give it a 1. I was going to give it that. But the first 20 minutes and the actor, I'll pop it up. I'm being nice. I should stick with my 1, but yeah, it's not that great. It's boring. It's boring. And it's so stupid. Like, you see half of that shit. I don't want to say anything. I don't like spoiling shit. Even though there's not really much to spoil in this one. Joe Penna, I give you props for you doing your own film. He did do a great job. I mean, considering he did a very good job. I'm not going to lie. I mean, cinematography was fantastic. There was no story, really, no background. We never find out what happened or how this happened. Yeah, so that's it for that. That's all I got to say about that. So here, let's get rid of that. That's enough screen time for that movie. Anyways, all right. So that's my movie review for the week. So any more comments? I'm here, guys. Feel free to make comments. Amanda, did you go to bed? I think Shannon actually, because she said she's got an early day tomorrow, so I think she went to sleep. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you're still watching. Island Arnold, let me see who's watching. Oh, I do. I still have some viewers left. God bless you guys. Thank you guys. So now I'm going to talk about my topic because I went online to go do a search for new movies. I do this pretty much once a week, or if I'm bored. So, like 2 weeks ago, they had the Major League 2 was available, and I've been waiting for that one forever because I have a copy of it, but it's a shitty copy, and they had a nice 1080 quality version. And I actually watched all my Friday the 13th over again. I kind of stopped at number 8 because from that point on, the series just went to shit. But I always get like a 1080 nice copy of it. So I was very happy, and usually I check for that. Like, I'll look for older movies. If there's new releases too, that's how I saw Lion King. That's how I see all my movies, basically. That's how I saw Arctic. So I wanted to see Arctic because I'm following Mr. Guitar Man, and he posted that, so I was curious to see what he did. Again, bad movie. It's just first time. I mean, George Lucas didn't hit until Star Wars. You know, he did American Graffiti, and I never saw it, but I heard it wasn't that great. So, anyways, okay, we got a comment. I think somebody's making a comment. Yes, Amanda says, "Sorry, had to go to the bathroom." Oh, let me know because next time I'll play a commercial. Actually, if you guys know anybody who needs advertising, feel free to let me know. Direct them to my Patreon page. I can make them either a banner or I can actually make them a 20-second, 30-second spot because there are a lot of times where I have to go for a refill and get some more beer, get a nice fresh beer. So it's nice to have the occasional break every now and then. Mind you, I know you're probably sitting there going, well, it's an hour show. What are you whining about? Stop whining. Come on. But it's tough to talk. So when I used to do the Del Morgado show, I never really had a drink, but now I do. So I need to wet my whistle. Oh, it's good. It's good. Oh, in answer to the question, I know I didn't really answer the question, but why not Das Boot? Well, because I don't want to get drunk. When I did my first show, I forgot I was doing 2 shows back to back. I get to the second show, and I'd already had a full boot with another half to match. And by the time I got to that next show, You know what I'm saying? I was already starting to kind of feel the effects. So I know you're probably thinking, oh, lightweight, but when you haven't had anything to eat and then you drink all that, yeah, sometimes it's not a very good idea. So Amanda says, I watched The Bat and House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price this week. I love movies when Vince was in. Yes, so do I. Vincent Price is a gem, and he will be missed. Absolutely. He was a great actor. I think he was a great storyteller, if anything, and a thriller every year to this day. I always hear that damn song somewhere. Whether I walk into a mall, Walmart, or a grocery store, I always hear Thriller in the background, like every time. So he's made that impact. But um, when I woke up today, I went to go look for new movies. Yes, sometimes and then I just come right back. So I went up to look at new movies, and something caught my attention that kind of hurt a little bit. Give you a little background. Back in 2007, a little bit before that, when I put out my Friday the 13th movie, which you can't really see 1,800,000 views, but they're there. And actually, one day I'm going to tie these screens together so you can actually see the proof that there's 1,800,000 views on this fucking thing. And YouTube took it down due to copyrights, and it was actually the last song, and it was from the movie Backdraft. Go figure. So it's now been banned worldwide, but it was at 1,800,000 such and such lower 7 months ago, and still getting views. So I don't know where those views are coming from if it's banned pretty much everywhere. But I did this trailer, and we had this concept many years ago. I wrote a 4-page script, and I kind of stopped writing because it just sort of kind of stopped being inspired, I guess. It was a movie that we had come up with, me and my friends. We sort of sat down and started thinking of concepts. We were going to do an amateur movie called Cut. So I went online to look up movies, and this pops up. I looked at the synopsis, and it was not exactly what we had come up with, but still. Yeah, or there. Apparently Molly Ringwald is in there, and I also think Kylie Minogue is in this one. I kind of looked at the credits. But that was sort of a little bit of a heartbreaker because, it brought back memories. And this isn't even the one that kind of brought it back, because this actually happened a longer while back. Because there was another movie called Cut. Now this one came out in 2000, way before my concept. So I was kind of like, all right, fine, whatever, fuckers. So I went and I did a little bit of research on IMDb. Turns out there were more. Apparently there was a television series, which I didn't grab the photo for that. But then I come across this one, another one called Cut. Again, not my synopsis, not what we had originally come up with, but still, another cut. And of course, this one here, another one. I was like, holy crap. Now the last one I showed you was 2010. This one was 2011. But the one that broke my heart the most, and this is one that I actually sent to one of my friends that we were sort of kind of coming up with the idea together, is this one. Yeah, this is pretty much my fucking idea, man. It's almost exactly. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I did download it, and I'm gonna check it out. But from what I read in the synopsis, this is pretty fucking much my concept. The point I'm bringing this up, if you guys ever have any ideas, if you guys ever have any concepts that you want to do, if you're ever thinking about doing something, first off, check on Google, like I did for Drinkin Yakkin, which I'm leading up to this as well. if you ever have a concept that you want to do, guys, girls, whatever you are, follow through. I kind of regret not doing it because the concept that we had was kind of cool. That one over there that I showed, here, let me show it again, was very, very close. Not from what I read, it's not exactly 100% the concept, but still, it's sort of been done already. So it's like, it's kind of too late. I had Drinkin Yakkin sitting around since 2014. We came up with this idea in 2011. We were doing a whole bunch of shows, which we did. And then I sort of put it on the burner. I kept it like in the back somewhere. Forgot about Drinkin Yakkin and sort of moved on with other things. Obviously, the Del Morgado show. I'd always been doing art talk, so I kept going with art talk. But my whole point is when I redid or started to think about redoing Drinkin Yakkin, I immediately did a Google search. That was the first thing I did before I even started doing the show again. And I was happy that when I typed in Drinkin Yakkin, all that popped up were my videos, especially on YouTube. I looked because I was curious to see if somebody else had taken the idea. And what I'm ramping up to, if you have an idea, go with it before somebody takes it. Because somebody could have taken this idea. Someone could have. I was very fortunate that when I went to all the sites to get the name Drinkin Yakkin, everything was available, and as you can see, it looks so pretty. When you look on the description page, everything just lands up so pretty. You know, you got everything there. You got Facebook, you got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got Twitch. I was very fortunate. So, I mean, my whole point is that, like, if you have an idea, if you have a concept, make sure you put it out there. Everyone nowadays has been telling me to copyright it. In all honesty, I've got it backed up because YouTube has timestamps on there as to when I recorded or when I posted the videos. So I'm okay. I think I'll be okay if somebody ever tries stealing this concept. Plus, obviously, I just started it again, so I don't think anybody would jump on it. Also, because I was able to grab all the websites and all that stuff with no problems, that tells me, obviously, it was available. So, thank God. Because I would hate to come on to some social network and find out that somebody had taken this name already, and I would have been like, shit, I should have done something when I had the chance. And that's my whole point, and that's why I'm bringing this whole thing up. If you have an idea, if you have a story, if you have a concept, if you have any type of artwork or anything of that matter, do it. You know, like, go out there and actually fulfill it. Like, go through with it. Because you never know when somebody might come along and swoop up that idea. I've got another idea for a horror movie. That one's sort of already been done. If you've ever seen the movie Poughkeepsie Tapes, it's pretty close. But my concept is a little bit different, a little more in depth. Sorry, I've been neglecting you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, Amanda says he had the perfect storytelling voice, Vincent Price. She also says JFC. I'm not used to that one, but Jesus fucking Christ. How many are there? Meaning... Oh, okay, Cut. Yeah, I know. There's tons. There's tons. There's a couple of TV series called Cut. And my concept was obviously a play on words, kind of like Drinkin Yakkin, where yakkin, of course, has a double meaning, and, of course, talking. So I had the same concept with Cut. It was basically a movie within a movie, and cut and cut. So, so I love the double meanings behind words. Words sometimes can be very cool that way. So let me just real quick, just bear with me. I'm gonna go check on my DFH Studios page just in case, because I have noticed sometimes people will make comments on the DFH Studios page. I am simultaneously broadcasting this on Facebook through different pages. I can't do that with everywhere else, but it'd be nice to do it. So here we go. Let's see if anybody's making comments over there. I'm just quickly checking. Thank you guys for watching. Much appreciated. I really appreciate it. Real quick, if you guys get a chance, if you know anybody, if you'd like to make a donation to keep the show alive, please go visit patreon.com/DrinkinNYakkin. I like saying that. And any donation would be amazing. $1 up to as much as you desire. Just giving you that heads up right there. Let's see what's going on here on DFH. Let's see if anybody's making comments here. Todd made a comment. See what I mean? Todd says, miss you, you sexy bastard. I don't know if you're still watching, Todd, but if you are, thank you, buddy. I miss doing this stuff, and I know I mentioned that I think on the first show. What it is, I call it the entertainment bug. If you've got the entertainment bug in you, it's very, very difficult to squash. I'm working constantly, and Tuesdays are pretty much my only nights off. So I decided, let me do this stuff again because the entertainment bug is in me, and I can't get rid of it. It's like the old, I think I said it in the first show with Scarface. Oh, I try to get out, and they pull me back in. It's one of those things. So it's kind of, if you're the type of person like I am who constantly wants to do stuff, and my sister actually put it best. She actually says it's basically an escape from reality. In case you guys are wondering, that's what it is. Sometimes life can become so boring, so monotonous, so shit because you're constantly doing work, and it's mind-numbing work, which really sucks. I'm not going to say where I work, but it sucks, man. And sometimes you just have to do this to kind of let it out. I would rather do a live show, let it out, get my frustrations out, than bottle it up inside and wonder what if. I think I also mentioned that I saw a posting, I can't remember who posted this, but it was a photo of actors and actresses who had made it after the age of 40. Sam Jackson, Harrison Ford, Morgan Freeman, a ton of people. They started their careers when they were 39, 40, around there. Some of them a little bit older. My whole point is never give up. Never surrender. I was not going to say that, but it just popped out. Amanda says, I have an idea for a documentary, the goings on and the workings behind conventions. I'd watch it. Absolutely. Well, mind you, I've sort of been in that situation because I've done so many cons in the day. I know kind of what goes on. But you mean like behind the scenes, like putting the convention together. She also says, if you make your horror movie, can I be your leading lady? I'm sorry, Shannon's got that one covered. Sorry. You could be like second in command. So yeah. Oh, what do y'all think? What's up? What's up? I had to, man. Like my hair was just driving me nuts. Oh shit. Oh my god. Have I been babbling that long? Damn. Hold on. Bear with me. I always have this thing in the background, and I gotta make this thing longer. So how long have I been on? Oh shit, 45 minutes. Damn. I didn't realize I was on that long. Shit. Amanda also says my sister works at Tim Hortons, so she knows what you mean by it being soul sucking. You shouldn't have said Tim Hortons, though. All right, let me see if anybody's making any comments on my personal page. Again, if you do want to make comments, go to facebook.com/DrinkinNYakkin. And we'll see all the comments, or I'll see all the comments there. Okay, no comments there. That one's covered. But at least I'm streaming on there because every week I always forget to do that. And last week, for example, when we were over at Sky's place, thank you again, Sky, for having us. I completely freaking forgot to share. So I was like, uh-oh. That show was chaos, by the way. I loved it. And, of course, Shannon hosted her own show on the day before Halloween, which was October 30th. You guys can still see that. It will be going on Patreon eventually, but not yet. But she did host her own show. She did a fantastic job. I'm very, very, very proud of her for doing that. She has been kind of humming and hawing about doing her own show. And I told her, I said, you know what? You got it in. You've got it in you. You can do it. And I've always said, since day one, if you think you could do a better job hosting the show, chances are you can. Okay? I am not the greatest show in the world. Sure, I'm not the greatest host in the world. I can babble, and that's usually what I do, is I chat about sometimes nothing. Or today, I actually had shit to talk about. But my whole point is the fact that if you really got it in you and you think you can do it, chances are you can, and you can probably do a better job than me. So I've been saying that. I've been spitting that out forever and telling people to do that. And Shannon has finally kind of taken me up on my offer. Amanda, it's still out there for you too. All I do is I make you a moderator on Facebook, and how this works is very simple. Whenever you decide on a show time, I can even do the promotions for you because obviously I'm the guy. This is my thing, so obviously I'm going to help promote your show. It's all under the umbrella of Drinkin and Yakkin, of course. So all I require are a few simple things. You say your name, and you're watching Drinkin and Yakkin. That's it. And of course, have a drink. It can be anything. It could be water. It could be Coke. It could be ginger ale. It could be tea. It could be coffee. It could be milk. I don't care. As long as you have a drink. It could be milk. Whatever. Who gives a shit? It's Drinkin and Yakkin. You know, I would love to one day have a tea time show. Mind you, we'd have to do it at actual tea time, which I think is 4 o'clock. Correct me if I'm wrong, British folk. But that's when tea time is. So, my whole concept behind this Drinkin and Yakkin thing is I don't want to be the only guy hosting the show. I don't. I really don't. I've already said before, I don't want to become famous. I have no intention of becoming famous. Those days are long gone. I'm done with that. I just want to sort of make a living at this if I can. If this could be my future, I would love to have this as my future as opposed to, as Amanda says, a drone job. Let me just check that again. Yes, soul-sucking job. I love that. Oh, she also says, meh, there's so many Timmys, nobody would know which one she works at. That's not the point. It's you're mentioning Tim Hortons. You know, that's bad. What if they become my sponsor? They do have coffee. All right, so Chantel says, my show would be about the devil's lettuce. Yes! Please! Actually, someone actually brought that up to me and said to do a show because they don't drink, they smoke, called Token and Talkin'. So, there you go. Sorry, Rob. Or was it Kim? Was it Rob or Kim? I love those two. Okay, and Amanda says, I'll take you up on it as soon as I can figure out a day I can do it on. Now, let me get back to that. Okay, so I would make you a moderator on the page. You tell me when you want to host the show. Quick drink. I'm going to get a refill, and I will play the commercial. Okay, so I'll make you a moderator, and how this works is now you have the ability to post on the Facebook page. Please, don't post anything stupid. That's all I'm asking. If you're going to do a video, please be respectful. Don't piss anybody off. Try not to piss anybody off. Don't intentionally piss people off. If there's something that you say by accident, obviously that goes with reason. My whole point is I don't want you to post stupid pictures on this page. This is not a page for posting pictures. This is a page for shows. I want this to be strictly a page for shows. I actually had a chance of having my own radio station at one point, believe it or not. And it was the whole ability of being able to do shows, which was amazing. So Facebook has this platform. Let's keep it under the Drinkin and Yakkin name, and let's do some shows. If you draw, if you make costumes, if you just want to talk. It doesn't have to be a full hour. I choose to go an hour because I used to on the radio show. Actually, I used to do an hour and 30 minutes, but I limit it to an hour because I want to go on to Twitch afterwards. That's why. If I ever learned to simultaneously broadcast, I could do it. I could do it. I'm going to do it. And that's, of course, with your help, believe it or not. I have ability of doing it. I just need a second camera. So if you all donate to Patreon, excuse me, if you guys donate to Patreon, I can afford to buy a camera like the one that you're looking at right now. This camera was actually bought with my Patreon donations, believe it or not. And with your help, I can get another camera and I can actually simultaneously broadcast somewhere else. I'm debating on Twitch. I may actually go with YouTube. I actually tried a live stream the other day. It was actually pretty cool. I know that my dear friend, Captain Foley from Trek Yards, he goes on YouTube and actually does quite well on YouTube. So, we'll see what happens. So, again, going back to the Facebook moderation. Now, you do something stupid. I may let it slide once. You do something constantly stupid, I'm taking you off the page. All right? I don't mean to sound like a dick, but do shit within reason, okay? You don't have to be a rocket science to figure out what I mean by within reason. In other words, don't, I don't know. I don't really say stupid things, but I mean, if you want to get into politics, that's your bread and butter. I don't give a shit about that. But again, comes with a lot of repercussions, arguments, if you will. That's not really what we want to do. We want to have fun. I mean, the show's called Drinkin Yakkin. It's not called politics and bullshit. Bottom line, if you got a topic, be considerate. Don't be an idiot. That's my whole point. I mean, there's so many people out there that just take shit the wrong way. And that's why I made my little ad with a baby bottle, because a lot of people can't take a joke. And dude, it's a joke. You know, you've even got people like Jeff Dunham right there who's suffering right now because of stupid shit like that. Amanda says, be positive. Yes, be positive. And she says, what about books and comics? Of course. A lot of shows are based on books now, too. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I mean. Yes, variety. I want variety. I talk about my certain things. You guys can talk about, I know Shannon's a fan of Doctor Who. She also likes the audio stuff that she was mentioning when she did her show. There's a lot of other things. Making costumes. You can come on the show and make a costume the whole show. And talk. Just talk and drink. Right? You can come out and you can sing. You can sing. You can do whatever you want. It's your show. You can draw for the entire show. Make sure there's dialogue and respond to your fans or people that are on the show. Talk to them. They're there for you. Talk back. That's another requirement. That'd be nice. I mean, I'm sure you guys, I hope you appreciate me getting back and replying. I know sometimes I take a little long because I start blah, blah, blah. But anyway, okay. So Chantel says, yay, I helped with something. Yes, you did. Thank you so much. And she also says, what if you have a phone and that's all you need to record with? Yes, of course. You don't have to do OBS. Shannon's going to be using her iPhone. Of course, you can do that. You of course use your phone. I would recommend that you have a Wi-Fi connection, only to, I guess, to so you don't kill data. I mean, I don't know what you guys have as data plans, but my data plan's pretty good. But I've only got like 5 gig per month, and if you use Facebook Live, it's going to disappear fast. So, if you got a Wi-Fi connection, that would be the ideal thing, of course. But, again, if you guys have any concepts, feel free to shoot me an email here on Facebook. You can either go through the Drinkin Yakkin or you can send me a personal email. DFH Studios at hotmail.com. I got to make a little picture for that one day. But DFH Studios at hotmail.com. Or you can, if you guys have my number, or if you want my number, again, email me on Facebook, and I'd be more than happy to give you my number. Please don't call me all the time. I never pick up the phone. But you can text me anytime you want. And, of course, you can email me on Facebook, like I said. Give me a concept. Shoot it at me. Chances are I'll say yes. As long as the shows don't overlap. That's kind of what I want to avoid. So, obviously, once I get enough people on board, I'll be writing down, what times are adequate enough. Even if you wanted to do the show before me, as long as you're done before 9, I got no problem with that. My slot, obviously, is 9 to 10. Generally, and I'm actually almost done. So, again, let me know. And if you are interested, pass on the word. For people that I don't know, Patreon. I actually have a tier on there written up just for that. So if they're willing to donate at least $20 per month, I will make them a moderator on Facebook and they can have their own show. Or if they're not comfortable with that, I can come to you provided that you hook me up with some gas money. I know that you were saying that you live in Kitchener, Amanda, or Cambridge. I can easily come to you if you hook me up with some gas money because I'm fucking broke. And we can do the show together and we can drink whatever you want. It's up to you. It's your show. Like last week, if you guys saw the show with Shannon, I was here like sorting candies. I let her do her thing. She had me at her disposal, but she also had it under control. She knew what she was fucking doing, and she also knew what she wanted to talk about. And I loved it. I was like, oh my God, all I gotta do is just sort some freaking candy. She's got it. And she did a great job, and I loved it. I was like so happy with that show. I was so proud. I'm telling you, I love my lady so much. And when she did that, I was completely 100% blown away. She did a fucking great job. So I can't wait. And yes, going back to what Chantel said about the iPhone. Yes, absolutely, you can use your iPhone. If you have a cam, by all means, use the cam. As long as it's a good connection, too. I'm hoping that this connection has been good. I have super internet, so it works fantastically. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Distributel, but it's an amazing company, and I should have them pay for that advertising. I just gave them free advertising. All right, so what is Amanda says? Basically, show the better side to fandoms. Yes, be courteous, be kind, and don't attack others' opinions or views. Absolutely. And she also says, I have Wi-Fi. Perfect. Get back to me and you let me know when you want to do a show, you young lady, you. I'd be more than happy to have you guys on board. And here's the other bonus and incentive, which I also gave to Shannon as well. You bring patrons on. If you get people to sign up for Patreon, guess what? You get half of that money. So if they donate $1, you're getting 50 cents. Just because you're going through the Drinkin and Yakkin umbrella. Hey, if you want to do your own thing, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. But if you want to be under the Drinkin and Yakkin umbrella, it's a beautiful umbrella to be under. It's nice and comfy and cozy, and we're protected under an umbrella with no names attached, if you get my drift. If you guys want me to make an ad for you, absolutely I will make an ad for you. If you guys want me to promote for you, absolutely I will promote for you. If you want to promote for yourself, by all means. But please let me know beforehand so that I'm prepared when I get home. The other thing I ask is notifications. Please don't look at the notifications. I like to look at the notifications to get back to people as quickly as possible. If you want to look at them, please email me and let me know that you looked at them so I can check out the notifications and get back to them too. Woo! I feel like the Micro Machine commercial man. The reason why I'm speeding up is because I'm almost out of time. So if you guys want to continue the party after this, I'll be heading down to twitch.tv/DrinkinNYakkin for a part 2 or continuation of the show. Chances are I'll be talking about the exact same shit that I brought up in this show, obviously with a couple of different alterations or different cuts or whatever you want to call it. I definitely want to get a drink, and I want to show you guys the commercial. It's been building up this long, so let me get the commercial, and I'm probably going to run into the kitchen and grab another beer real quick just to get set up for the next show. It's going to be probably about 5 minutes or so before I can go on to Twitch, just because I have to reset the configurations and all that crap. Again, going back to the camera, if you have a camera and you want to use OBS, feel free to ask me how to do it. I can even, if you want, I can send you the logos. You can have the same setup, unless you want to come up with your own setup. It's all the same. Actually, I want to show you guys something real cool real quick. If I wanted to, check this out. I can actually, with OBS, I have the video capture device on, but I can turn it off, and look what I got in the background. Boom! Look at that. Okay, so... okay, let me play the commercial real quick. Actually, I'm going to get the beer afterwards because it's just going to kill time. The commercial's not that long. So, guys, I've been building up this commercial the whole time. Check this out. I think you guys will remember this, and I hope I don't get things for copyrights. And if I do, oh, well, the show's almost done. So, here we go. Here we go, guys. I'll be right back after this brief commercial. Woo! I love it! I would love it if that was my sponsor, Log. Who remembers Log? Tell me you remember Log. Because if you don't know what Log is, or where it's from, we can still be friends, but I'll just kind of disrespect you a little bit. All right, let's see if we got any last-minute comments. Show's wrapping up, and Chantel says, Twitch, what? Write that in the comments. Twitch what? Oh, Twitch what? Write that in the comments. Oh. Well, it's Twitch. Okay, hold on. It's in the description of the show. But I will write that for you real quick. Here we go. Copy and paste. We are pretty much wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen. I think that went through. Did that go through? Yes, it did. Chantel says, I'm dead. I'm just high enough for that. Awesome! Don't die! I need you to host your own show. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up right now. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for watching if you watched. Real quick, here we go. Advertising. Yes! Patreon.com/DrinkinNYakkin. Feel free to donate. For those of you that did donate before, Chantel, thank you. If you feel like donating again, $1 up to as much as you desire. And the higher you donate, the more you can actually be a part of the show. And if you go check that out, I have different tiers written out. I can make you a banner ad. If you know anybody that needs any sort of advertising whatsoever, please let me know. I can even make you a commercial and we can put it on the show. It's whatever you guys want to do. The higher the tier, the better. A commercial, of course, I've got to write a tier for that because that's going to take a long time to make a commercial, like an actual ad. So it's a little bit different for that. So I'm probably going to be higher up, like $30 or $40, somewhere around that line. So obviously I'm getting this thing off the ground. This is only the third show, theoretically. Actually, it's 39, if you want to be technical, or 38, because we did 35 shows altogether. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me get rid of that right now. And I hope you guys tune in next Tuesday, 9 p.m. right here on Facebook.com/DrinkinNYakkin. Shit, I should have gotten the drink so I can close off with the cheers, but I'm going to do it the boring way. If you want to continue the party, I will have a fresh beer for Twitch. So I put in the comment there, twitch.tv/DrinkinNYakkin. So if you guys want to continue this party, follow along and come on down. Follow the bouncing ball, if you will. You'll probably see an exact repeat of what you just saw with a few little minor changes. So anyways, Amanda's the last comment. She says, that was awesome! And you guys are awesome, and thank you so much for watching. My name is Del, and you've been watching Drinkin' and Yakkin'. Cheers, everybody. I'll see you in a few minutes. Or better yet, I'll see you next week. Cheers.